Time to play the game. Time to play the game!
Hello everyone, and welcome to MMO Hunter. On today's MythChat, we take a look at what things I'm looking forward to, as well as some general MMO news. First off, Blizzard announced yesterday that it will be announcing its new expansion at Gamescom on August 6th. I've seen some speculation over the past couple of weeks about what the next expansion could be. I've even seen a supposed leak setting the next expansion in the South Seas a much-needed return to Azeroth, taking us back into Vashj'ir to face off against the Naga, Queen Ashara, and the Old Gods. Despite my current lack of interest in Warlords, I can't help but get excited about this announcement. I am a giant Warcraft fangirl after all. Next, we shift gears into another of my favorite MMOs, Wildstar. With Wildstar going free-to-play later this fall, the team over at Carbon is not only preparing for the game's transition to free-to-play, but it's also making the experience for all players more streamlined. This week, Wildstar presented us with an overview of its stat overhaul. I'll put a link in the description below. Previously, stats got very confusing with some stats doing different things for different classes. The cleaned-up stat system will be launched when Wildstar goes free-to-play. Carbon has already addressed some concerns with moving to the free-to-play model. With many games opting to ditch their subscription fees, many turn their cash shops into pay-to-win. Carbon has already made it clear that the cash shop will not be pay-to-win, and that even if players opt not to spend real money, you'll still be able to get cash shop items with in-game currency. Definitely something I'm looking forward to seeing. If you haven't taken a look at Wildstar, seriously, I'd check it out, especially with it going free-to-play in a few months. I do have to admit I have been playing an ungodly amount of Guild Wars 2 lately. I recently started playing the game after nearly 2-year break and found I can't stop playing. Despite having a level 60 dust-covered character, I started over from scratch to reintroduce myself to the game, and honestly I've loved every minute of my trek to 80. One thing I've really loved about Guild Wars 2 is the storyline that centers around your character. After completing my character's main storyline, I picked up Season 2 of The Living World. I am disappointed I missed out on Season 1's story that was meant as a special in-game event. I would have loved to somehow see some sort of mini-scenario that let you at least see the key events that you missed out on. I am, however, looking forward to the new expansion that's been announced, Heart of Thorns. There is no release date set for it yet, but I'm already eagerly awaiting more information as it comes along. It'll definitely be something I keep updated here on this channel. Lastly, there are a handful of games that should either be releasing or going into open betas this fall that I'm very interested in checking out. Among these titles are Blade and Soul, an action MMO by NCSoft that also makes Guild Wars and Wildstar, Revelation Online, another beautiful action MMO that is currently in open beta overseas but has been promised for a North American and European release later this year. I am of course jazzed about Dragamon Hunter, a chibi Monster Hunter style game where you fight monsters and the defeated monsters can get turned into your mounts. I suppose I'll have to settle for this as it seems that there are no plans to bring Monster Hunter Online to the States. Black Desert is yet another action MMO with some of the most stunning graphics I have ever seen in an MMORPG. The character creation alone is amazing, but the game's environments are spectacular. Do expect to see more info and updates on all of these titles as they become available. I do plan on doing reviews on each of these as they come out. I'm going to try and keep MythChat short as I transition them into a news format and settle on a production schedule. What sort of things would you like me to cover in MythChats? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. Tune in next time as I take a scouting mission into Skyforge and start my journey to godhood. But for now, this is Mythka, logging out.